Hello, everyone. Hope you're all doing fantastic. Hi, 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 hi. Hi, everyone. Hope you're all doing fantastic. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and thank you for joining in and around the world. I request you all to settle down in a comfortable place. If possible, grab a cup of coffee, have a Coke, or if you are comfortable, get a drink as well. I'm so happy for it. My intention is I don't want you guys to be disturbed for the next 1 hour. We're going to have a lot of learnings. Everyone in you will leave the webinar with a handful of learnings and thought-provoking ideas. By the way, myself, Vasant Mitana, a Salesforce solution architect by profession and a corporate host by passion. Hearty welcome to our collaborative webinar of Salesforce and Cloud Odyssey on product discovery with voice and NLP search. Before getting into the webinar, let me give you a glimpse about Cloud Odyssey. Cloud Odyssey is a Salesforce partner boutique organization. We are official Salesforce Summit partners and MuleSoft partners too. We are headquartered in UK, London, and we have our business units in the United States and have our Center of Excellence wing and delivery units in Bangalore and Hyderabad, India. We delivered so far around 150 plus projects in almost all the clouds in Salesforce and in MuleSoft. And we have around 600 plus certifications in the organization. This is a quick glimpse about Cloud Odyssey. You're going to learn more about us. And I request you all to go to our site and see our services and offerings. With that, let us come to our webinar. And I knew Thursdays are quite hectic with your project deliveries, team meetings, retrospectives, blah, 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 a lot of stuff. Despite all of it, you guys are here today. First of all, I would like to appreciate your passion to learn something new, that too in this agentic world. And I'm assuring you guys, you took the right choice in joining in today's call. You're going to have a lot of learnings in the next 45 minutes. The only thing I expect from you is complete your focus, sit in a comfortable place, and grab how much you can from this session. Okay? I believe you're all with me. Hope you are. Anyway, I can't take your response, but I believe you are with me. So, in fact, you know what? In my schoolings, there is a saying. It's like we listen when we are learning. We observe when it is interesting. We involve when it is engaging. I stand by it. Now, let's just reciprocate that to our today's session. There is a lot of learnings. Of course, it's interesting. And of course, we will engage you from our side. Now, what is required from your end is you need to listen the latest NLP and voice search features. You need to observe the demo, and you need to involve in the questionnaire. I request you all to put all your questions in the comment section when and where the time comes in, or after this session. We have a separate time slot for the Q&A. I'm going to ask you the questions, and your answers will be, and your questions will be answered. Okay. With that, for today's webinar in product discovery with voice and NLP search, we have 3 amazing speakers lined up. Each of them will bring unique perspective to the session. So without any further ado, let me introduce our today's speakers. The first speaker for today is Mr. Yugandhar Talpaneni. I'll give a quick intro about Yugandhar, even though you knew him, everyone knew him, but still let me give a quick intro about him. Yugandhar Talpaneni is a highly skilled solution architect with over 13 plus years of experience in the Salesforce Commerce Cloud. Under his leadership, multiple development teams have successfully implemented e-commerce websites using SFCC and the brands like Hallmark, Dallas Cowboys, Uniqlo, my favorite, Lumens, Beverly, etc., many more. His presence adds really an extra value to the session. Hey, Yugandhar, hearty welcome to our webinar.
Hi, Vasant. Hello, everyone.
Hi. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good, Vasant. Thank you. Thanks for the introduction.
Thank you. Hearty welcome. By the way, are you ready for an energetic webinar?
Of course, as usual.
In fact, we are super curious.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. With that, let me introduce our second speaker for the day, who is none other than Sachin Patil. Hey, Sachin, how are you doing?
Good, thank you. Hope everyone's okay.
Yes, all good. Thank you so much. For viewers, even though Sachin is renowned, let me give a quick introduction about Sachin. Sachin Patil, a distinguished solution engineer at Salesforce. He has around 12 plus years of experience delivering multi-cloud solutions using marketing, commerce, data, and service cloud for the global brands in retail, consumer goods, and also in travel industry. He recognized for technical excellence and collaborative leadership. He drives digital transformations for partners and clients. We are so lucky to have Sachin here with us today. Hey Sachin, how are you feeling, by the way?
I'm good. Excited about today's session.
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot, Sachin. And then the last but not least, we have our third speaker for our today's session, who is none other than our Venkat Nakandi. Hey Venkat, how are you doing?
Hi, Vasan. Thanks for. I'm doing good, and thanks for having me here.
Absolutely, it's our pleasure. So, a quick intro about Venkat Nakandi. Venkat is a lead solution engineer at Cloud Odyssey. He has expertise in e-commerce, Salesforce commerce, OMS, and generative AI. He has partnered with Fortune 100 enterprises and high-growth startups. He worked with renowned enterprises like L'Oreal, Coca-Cola, etc. He specialized in omnichannel and unified commerce transformations across B2B, B2C, and D2C ecosystems. We are so happy for having you, Venkat, with us today. Hearty welcome. By
Yeah,
the way, how are you feeling about today's session?
yeah, very exciting and like a long journey to take customers or like business users towards how product search is actually required. Yeah.
Absolutely. So, guys, my friends from not only from from multiple social media platforms, we are everything is set. So, without any further ado, let me hand over the platform to our speakers for an energetic session. So, over to you, Venkat.
Yeah. Thank you, Vasan. That was a quick one, and yeah.
Thanks a lot.
So let me start sharing my screen on what we have as the keywords beyond keywords.
Yeah,
Yeah. So hope everyone can see my screen, right?
just a second. Yes, now we can.
Okay. Now, quickly around the agenda, like what we are going to discuss. So, I don't want to make it more like a boring and a one-to-one session. I want to make it like a more engaging or like a kind of conversational session. So, to begin with, and like a very hearty welcome for everyone in the webinar. And so, let me segment the audience. Like either like two kind of segmentation. What I see is like either you can be an end user of a e-com platform like you and me, or the business users or the retailers, where search has always felt a gamble for everyone as a retailer or as a business user. And as a shoppers, we are also experienced strange search results. Like, for example, you type in an Oxford shoe and the result pop up as a socks or something similar. But so what we understand here is like system is hearing you, but exactly not understanding you. And in this holiday season, this gap is very expensive, and shoppers expect, and the present shoppers, I mean to say, they expect instant accurate results, and if you don't deliver it, they'll be like going into or I mean they'll be bouncing back to the competitor site where the conversion is gone basically. So that's why product discovery matters now. And now in recent days, it's not more about traffic, it's about connecting the intent to the purchase and making it fast. So today we'll show you the architecture, like how we can power the product discovery across different platforms, and also like truly enable like actual product discovery, followed by how product discovery can be break down into different functionalities within the search itself. And we'll also showcase how Cloud Odyssey's voice and natural language search accelerators built for Salesforce commerce let customers shop the way they speak and naturally basically. Okay. And we'll also show you the demo on like how these accelerators are on live, and we'll map it to the Salesforce commerce roadmap, because this holiday season we have retailers who want, I mean, we are expecting retailers to go beyond the keywords, and which actually makes them to win. And if you want to capture more holiday sales, now it's the moment to act. So here is the interesting slide, where like it's my favorite slide to be say. And because these are numbers, and numbers are always magical, and they talk without speaking, and in e-commerce they basically tell a story you can't ignore. Like coming to like when we have a right search, on our commerce side, So what exactly matters to get it right, and how exactly the sales are converting from search. It's like basically one click, you will get a right result and you can have a sale converted. And if you're not able to deliver the right result, like, or a similar result, so we are actually giving the chance, we are actually giving the chance for a customer to bounce to the competitor side. So on the left side, you see the when you get it right, and Amazon has proved it with search alone, like having like enhanced search capabilities, the conversion rate, there's a lift from 2% to 12%, which is actually a six-fold lift. And even the modest improvements deliver like a huge impact. For example, like an autocomplete can boost conversions by 24%. And even Etsy has achieved like 3 times uplift just by simply improving the search. And in peak season, this kind of margin, isn't it nice to have? And it's the difference where between the hitting your targets or missing them. And like coming to the one where it's if our search results are not accurate, or like if a customer is like re-entering, or if our system is not able to understand exactly what the intent of what customer is looking for. So here are the stats where it shows 68% of customers believe that e-commerce search needs a serious improvement, and nearly half spend over 3 minutes to find the right product out of search results, which is an attorney where shoppers are not, where shoppers are basically short on time. And the penalty is huge here because 12% of them bounce to the competitor side after a poor search experience. And in this holiday season, I don't think so. Like, it's not just about losing a basket, it's a potential loss of a potential customer, I mean to say. So let's hold on for a minute, and between toggling between where when search is right or where search is wrong, between all this, like, let's try to understand why exactly site search matters. So in site search matters, like we can see 24% of users visit our site search, and they generate the 44% of revenue, which is a smaller group of customers accounting to nearly half of the sales. And they are your best customers where search converts at 2.5 times when compared to the rate of a non-search people who are in the website. So for retailers gearing up for the busiest trading season for this year, investing in search is not just an optional, it's an essential thing. So a quick question for all for all here. So it's like when you help your search to capture the right demand, it's about like drive. It's about like capturing not just numbers alone. And if you're not getting it right, it's about giving them to the rivals. So let me explain you the solution architecture. Like how do we power the solution architecture to enhance all these searches? Firstly, it's a we have this high level architecture on the product discovery. It's a Salesforce centric, API driven, and headless commerce architecture, where Salesforce Commerce Cloud stays as a monolithic core with a single source of truth where pricing, inventory, and checkout are handled. On top of that, we expose the Salesforce Commerce Cloud through Scapy and Okapi. So headless frontends, we are going to enable the headless frontends here, which is about a progressive web app or a React mobile apps or in-store kiosk, where we deliver the model shopper experiences. And on top of that, we have microservice style middleware layer with MuleSoft backed as a backbone where we can orchestrate external AI services for natural language, semantic, or predictive. And where we have Agentforce, Einstein, and Data Cloud, where this comes as a personalization brain to enable the product discovery. On top of that, we have like additional external providers like OpenAI or Algolia, which can be extended for a specialized capabilities. So this pattern makes you get the reliability of a monolithic and agility of headless commerce front ends and the flexibility of microservices, all under the Salesforce governance. So Cloud Odyssey brings this integration experience across all the 8 search patterns to deliver fast, personalized, scalable discovery. So here is the overall solution architecture, like how we deliver these 8 searches or 8 product discoveries. So with this, I just want to hand over the next presentation to Yuga on a deep dive on how product discovery matters, and also like how product discovery can be break down into different functionalities, followed by the live demos.
Yep. Thank you, Venkat. Let me share my screen. Hope my screen is visible. Is my screen visible to everyone? Vasant?
Not yet.
Okay.
It's loading.
And meanwhile, thank you everyone for joining this webinar. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the region from where you are joining this webinar.
Yeah, maybe it's taking a little while. That's okay, fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or else.
Okay. Meanwhile, by the time it loads, just have a quick question. I mean, when you're talking about this voice search a lot, right? By the time share screen, okay, it came.
Yeah.
Okay, ask you the question. I have the question. I'll ask you back after that.
Sure.
Please continue with that. Yeah, thank you.
Sure. Thank you. So let us get started with different type of search functionalities that an e-commerce website can have. As Venkat mentioned, search is a very critical component in any e-commerce website because that enables the business to improve the conversion rate by enabling the customers to discover the products that they want in a very quick way, thereby improving the conversion rate. So to start with, let us start with the guided search. The guided search is like a sale assistant within the e-commerce website, right? Instead of customers going through a lot of navigation links, multiple product listing pages, multiple category listing pages, what guided search feature can do is it can present a series of questions to the customer. For example, let us say there is a footwear e-commerce website. The questions that guided search feature can present to the customer is, are you looking for men's shoes or women's shoes? For example, I have selected men. Then the next question will be, are you looking for formal shoes or casual shoes? Let us say I have selected formal shoes. Then the follow-up question will be, what is the size, right? So likewise, a limited set of questions can be presented to the customer. Depending on the responses from the customer, the search results can be refined accordingly. And with this feature, the customers will be seeing the products that they are looking for, the relevant products that they are looking for very, very quickly. Now coming to the visual discovery, say for example, you went out and let us say you saw a beautiful furniture, and now you are also trying to buy something similar or maybe the same product, right? Now you came back to one of the furniture based e-com website, and it is very hard for you to describe the product that is there in your mind, right? So instead of doing that, you take a picture of that product that you like and come to the e-com website and upload the image and do a image based search. Instead of the traditional keyword based search, you do a image based search. Now what e-com platform will do is it will try to retrieve the products, something similar, or maybe the exact product as well if that is available in the product catalog. So in this way, you do not need to put a lot of effort in describing the product in words, or you do not need to focus more on you focus more on presenting or forming the words to describe the product. Coming to the natural language search, say for example, customers always don't search with direct words. Say for example, the shoes, tables, chairs, things of that nature. If the search query is straightforward, then obviously any e-com platform will be able to retrieve the result and show you the result because those keywords will be already part of your product catalog. But what if the customer search something like this, right? So show me televisions below $5,000, right? So which is a very, very natural human speaking language, which e-com platforms cannot be able to interpret it. So here comes the natural language search. What natural language search can do is it will break down the user query into the keywords and filters. In our example, let us say, show me all televisions below $5,000. Televisions can be the keyword. And on top of that, it will apply a price filter that is a 0 to 5,000. So basically your search becomes as if you are searching with televisions and then applying a price filter. However, customers can still search with single phrase televisions below $5,000 and still the customers will be able to see the results. So we will show you the demo of the natural language search in this webinar. Coming to the voice discovery, nowadays, most of the traffic comes to the e-com websites from the mobile devices, right? And in case of the mobile devices, we will not be able to type or do the search in the e-com websites using the traditional keyword search comfortably. For example, I went for a morning walk, right? And at the same time, I want to do some online shopping. So when I'm doing the walking, I'll not be able to comfortably type in my mobile, right? So in this case, the voice accelerator, basically the voice enabled search, will help you to find the products that you are looking for with less efforts. You just tap the voice discovery icon and say whatever you want, and your voice will be converted into text, and SFCC will execute the search based on the your voice converted, which is converted to the text, right? So voice discovery along with natural language search works amazingly. For example, I just tap the mic icon, right, and show me the shoes below $5,000, right? Instead of typing, you just say like, show me shoes below $5,000. So what happens is the voice will be converted to the text, and then the text will be sent to the natural language processing, and natural language processing will break down your query into the keywords and the price, and then the search will be executed, right? With very, very less efforts, we'll be able to reach the products that you are looking for. Coming to the in-store discovery, say for example, this evening I'm planning to visit a store to buy a suit for my upcoming event, but I really don't know whether the suit is available that I'm looking for is available in that particular store or not. So now, instead of going to the store, spending time in traveling, etc., and if I don't find the product that I'm looking for in the store, and all my time and energy will get wasted, right? So instead of doing that, I will open the respective e-com website, provided they have one, and search with the store, right? Say, for example, I will search with the store location, and what e-com site will do is, it will present all the products available within that particular store. So let us say if I find the product that I'm looking for, okay, I know that, okay, what I'm looking for is already available in that store. Maybe I can go and give it a try and buy that product. If I find that, okay, what I'm looking for doesn't exist in the store, maybe I will look for a different store belong to the same brand where the product is available, right? So this will also help the customers to have better user experience. And in any e-commerce websites, the one thing that lacks is compared to the in-store experience, right? A physical presence of a salesperson. So if you step into any store, a salesperson will be assigned to us, and he will assist us in every step during my journey within the store, right? So the chart-based search can fulfill that requirement up to some extent in the e-com websites, right? So with the generative AI capabilities, you can just interact with the e-com websites, something similar to the Gemini or ChatGPT, right? You provide your requirements to the chart-based search in the website. And of course, this will be on top of the traditional support capability of chart. And you also provide your product requirements that you're looking for. And the generative AI capabilities will try to fetch the relevant products based on your requirements from the e-com platform, the Salesforce Commerce, and show you the products. And it may also suggest the recommendations based on what you're looking for. The contextual search, it not only understands the keywords. Say, for example, I have searched with jacket, right? So instead of just providing the results for jacket, it will also add the personalization flavor to my search. For example, I am searching for a jacket in the e-com website during monsoon season. So then what happens is the top results will be the monsoon friendly jackets, right? Because it understands that at that point in time at the user location, it's a monsoon season, right? So it will try to promote the monsoon season related friendly jackets. But if I do the same keyword search during winter season, it may suggest the woolen jackets, right? It may promote the woolen jackets, right? So it understands the user location, time, device, and the previous shopping habits of the customer as.
Hey, Yuga, we lost you for a while. Maybe some technical glitch. Please check that once, Yuga. Hope you can hear me. Okay. This happens. This is so certain in the technical world. I request you guys to settle down for a while by the time Yuga comes in. In fact, I have some questions coming in from the comments. Like Venkat, by the time Yuga comes in, why don't you answer a question?
Yeah, sure, definitely, Vasant.
Yeah, like there is a question from YouTube. It's like, do you think customers are ready to use this voice to shop, or is it still early days?
Okay, so this is a good question, and I think it's a question from a retailer or a business user who is trying to invest in voice discovery. So I would say it's a definitely a strong S, because considering the purchase patterns in the recent times, or the user personas, like Gen Zs being the key players of shopping world today, and also I would say more on the, I mean, I don't want to come across any again numbers like what stats and industry trends are like, but like in this room we are like a couple of audience here. So when we changed our search patterns, like a lot of us used to search in Google, and now we moved to LLMs like OpenAI, where we search and get some instant fast results. So to get that agility and accuracy in terms of an e-commerce, so considering the shift in patterns of the buying behaviors, yes, voice discovery is definitely a good functionality to, I mean, it's a must and should functionality to implement on the commerce side. And in case, just in case, if your commerce site is not enabled with the voice discovery, with the voice discovery, so we have an accelerator. I mean, we have a proven accelerator which can be delivered in 2 weeks. You can have that as a like a fail fast approach. You can try it, because your query is like, should I invest it, or like, is really customers are using it? It's a strong yes. Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Hope that answered your question, Mr. Ravi. And Yukanda, are you back? Could you able to reset the issue? Okay. Okay, fine.
I'll
And
just add a word to Yugender's on the contextual search. So, in terms of contextual search, for example, I'm a user and I'm based out of US, or I'm based out of UK, and I'm searching for a shoe. And so, considering I'm based out of UK, and UK, we can expect some snow around in the month of Jan. So, I mean, these are the like preconditions what I took. And so, what system suggests me is like a snow related shoes or like snow boots. And considering me as a user in US in the month of Jan searching for a shoe, I get a normal shoe because it's not so snow when compared to UK. So it understands the user location, time, and also if logged in, like it considers the shopping habits as well. If user has logged in, it considers previous purchase data and gives the personalized search results. And semantic search, it's more like a contextual search. It's, I would like to call it as a subset of a contextual search, where in semantic search, like it just understands the meaning but don't drive the personalization around it. So contextual has that flavor of personalization, where semantic has the flavor of understanding the exact meaning, not just the words.
agreed. Yes, yes. Thank you so much for that clarification, Venkat. Hey, Yuga, good to see you again.
Hey, sorry, I lost the connection for a second. Yep.
That's okay. That's okay. This is so certain in the webinars, especially. Okay, please continue, Yuga.
Okay, did we cover some part of it, or should I start over?
No, he has taken a question, and
Okay,
I covered the semantic search part.
yeah.
So maybe quickly we'll walk
okay.
the voice discovery accelerator.
Voice
Yeah.
discovery exactly. Okay,
Yeah.
sure. Let me share my screen.
Yep.
Yeah, are you able to see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Sure, thank you. So let's see the voice discovery accelerator, how this works. Say, for example, the customer came to the website, taps the mic icon, basically the voice accelerator icon. And once they tap it, they will say something like, instead of typing, they will say something like automatic watches. So now what happens is our speech, our voice will get converted into the text, and that text will be sent to the SFCC API to retrieve the results. So here the automatic watches voice will get converted into the text using the speech API, and then that will be sent to the SFCC search to retrieve the results. So let us see the natural language discovery accelerator, how this works. So the customer goes to the e-commerce website powered by Commerce Cloud, and instead of searching the traditional keywords, for example, like ties, something like that, they will search with a natural language. For example, show me ties for Salesforce event below 50 pounds. Now, what happens is, obviously, the e-com platform will not be able to retrieve the result for this unless there are custom rules configured, because there is no exact phrase or keyword configured in the product catalog. So now what happens is, this with NLP search, this query will be sent to a AI engine, NLP engine, for example, Agentforce or OpenAI, and that NLP engine will extract the filters out of the query. So in this case, for example, show me ties for Salesforce even below 50 pounds. Here, the keyword can be ties, and the filter will be 0 pounds to 50 pounds. So in that way, SFCC will be able to understand what customer is actually looking for. So this will make sure that instead of showing irrelevant or no results page to the customer, with NLP enabled search, customers will be able to see exactly what they are looking for. So with that said, let us see a very quick demo on the voice and natural language discovery. Okay, so I am in a demo website where So I'm in a demo website where we have the voice accelerator and natural language processing search enabled. So now let us see how they work. So here, along with the traditional keyword search, right? For example, if I search with tops, and of course, there will be predictive search suggestions here. And for tops, I'll be able to see the results. So instead of just typing, I can also use the mic icon here. Just tap it and then say what you are searching for. So here, let me tap it here and say something like tops, and let us see what happens. Tops. Tops. Yeah. So now my voice got converted into the text, and with that text, I'm able to see the results, right? So I did not type anything here. It is just based on my voice, right? Now, let me try something different. Show me tops below $100. Right? So if you see this here, I search with natural language, show me tops below $100, but for this, I got no results found. This is because the platform is not able to understand what this actually means, right? So now let us enable our natural language processing based search and see the results. So I will enable the feature in the backend. So currently, if you look at it, the enable NLP powered search, the flag is disabled now. I'll just enable it and try the same query again. Show me tops below $100. So now if you see for the same query, now I am able to see the result, right? Tops below $100. And if you look at this, all the products are below $100. So we can also give a try. Show me tops below $20. So now if you look at this, whatever the results that I'm getting here, they are below $20. So you can not only price, you can combine this with anything. For example, show me red tops below $100. Right? So if you look at this, all the products are here are below $100, and also you will see the red filter is pre-selected here. So this way we can enable the natural language processing for the e-com websites using the LLMs like OpenAI or like something like Agentforce. Right? So to summarize, having the right search with the right capabilities will definitely help the business to improve the conversion rate, and that leads to a better user experience as well. Okay, thank you everyone, and over to you, Vasant.
Hey, thank you so much, Yoga. That was really interesting, huh? It's like the voice search. It's absolutely working, and with this accelerator, and you enabled it.
Yeah.
And there are quite a lot of questions coming in, but just I would like to keep the questions at the end of the webinar after the Sachin's presentation. We will take a questions, 1 2 questions based on the time. Okay, but thanks a lot. It is informative. Yeah. So with that, without any further ado, let me hand over the stage to Sachin Patel. Hey, Sachin.
Hello, everyone.
Hi. Over to you, Sachin.
Yeah, can you see my slide? Perfect. So good morning or evening for everyone, and welcome. So my name is Sachin. I'm part of our Commerce Cloud Solutions Engineering team here in the UK and Ireland. And I'm really excited to walk you through some of the latest updates and future vision for our Salesforce B2C commerce roadmap. Now, we've got some fantastic innovations coming your way throughout the year, but I'm going to touch on and share a few exciting examples that are sort of designed to help you succeed and based on some of the conversations we've had today so far. But before we dive in, a quick but important note, this presentation contains some forward-looking statements about our products and our releases and some of the enhancements we're making. And whilst we're confident in our plans, they are obviously subject to change. And based on that, please make any purchasing decisions on products that are currently available today. So we've got some big news. Now, here in Salesforce, we are thrilled to announce that we are investing more into B2C commerce than ever before in the upcoming year. We're more than doubling our investment across a number of areas, across engineering, UX, product, as well as research teams. Now, this massive commitment means we'll be delivering faster innovation, more powerful features, and a greater value directly to you, our customers. Now, our roadmap is built on 4 key pillars that drive everything that we do within our commerce business. And we'll see some of these themes pop up throughout the rest of our discussions. But essentially, they are all about making merchandising easy and robust. We think about delivering high converting experiences to all our customers. It's also thinking about connected commerce across multiple channels. And then finally, delivering enterprise scale and trust across our entire platform. Now, our goal with these pillars is to help you achieve higher conversions, a lower total cost of ownership, and ultimately a faster time to value. So let's take a closer look at some of these. And I want to start by our merchant experiences. So first up is all about easy and robust merchandising. We know that merchandisers often face manual, time-consuming processes with fragmented data, and our vision is to change that with agentic merchandising. We're building personalized workspaces directly into your day-to-day activities within your organization. Now imagine getting contextual insights right in your workflow to help you make smarter, faster decisions. We'll also be introducing merchandising attribution, which connects your merchandising actions directly into the shopper's behaviors that they are influencing. Now, this gives you that data-driven insights to make more profitable decisions within your organization. Another key area for merchandisers is all about content. Our visual experience editor is evolving to provide easy and fast orchestration of content, commerce, as well as personalization, including search. Now, this will streamline workflows that are often fragmented and difficult to manage with third-party solutions. We're modernizing Page Designer, which is our CMS internally within Commerce Cloud, to create that single source of truth for all of your content. Now, this not only empowers both developers as well as your merchandisers, but it also helps you reduce your total cost of ownership and accelerate your time to value and time to market for your organization as well as your merchandisers. You'll be able to automatically tailor content based on business rules or even use AI to deliver hyper-personalized experiences for individual shoppers themselves. Now, moving on to your high converting experiences pillar, this is where we're making huge strides in our search capabilities. And we heard a number of those within the Cloud Odyssey presentation. We're introducing search ranking rules, also known as Boost and Bury. Now, this powerful feature gives you and your merchandisers teams the direct control over which products appear higher or lower in search and category results. You can strategically promote products that are aligned with your business goals, like new arrivals or personalized search results for specific customer segments. Now, this is massively forward in helping you maximize your merchandising impact and drive conversions. So our focus next is all about on our high converting experience, also extends to our AI enabled shopping. So agentic shopping is where we start thinking about how we personalize the customer experience to the next level. Now, our agentic shopping, this is all about turning product discovery into customer loyalty by using unified data and AI-powered shopping assistance and experiences. So we're bringing rich product content directly into our agent interface, and you can even extend your product catalog to a discoverable and conversational AI platforms, meeting consumers and customers wherever they are. And to talk a little bit about search, let's talk about search experiences itself. So many of you rely on third-party search tools which come with costs, integration complexities, and also fragmented data. So we want to eliminate that with our powerful native intelligent search capabilities. So our vision is to offer native search that goes beyond keywords to understand the shopper's intent through natural language and context. So this will support through both online search and a guided shopping agent, as well as other channels like WhatsApp. So we'll also apply context about your shopper, like their location, their current season, or even their preferences to deliver even more relevant results to all of those shoppers. And as we saw on the previous slides and also the previous presentations from Cloud Odyssey, you can also use Boost and Bury rules to highlight products that are aligned to your business goals. So to make this a little bit clearer, and we saw a little bit of this within the few slides before, let's look at a difference between today's keyword search and our future contextual search. So today's search is basic. It relies on exact keywords matching and manually discovery within your system. Now, the new contextual search, however, understands the meaning behind those words. So instead of just searching for dress, a shopper can type, an outfit for a date or an occasion, and they get the results for dresses, heels, and perfumes. So it's a collection of different assets and different products based on a single response from that customer. It also handles related terms and multilingual variations as well. So this is an important aspect of our search capabilities, and it's the future of AI and search that we're seeing within our business. And finally, let's touch upon the last two pillars: connected commerce. Now, with connected commerce, we're expanding your reach. Our vision is to make our product catalog discoverable in third-party AI platforms like ChatGPT and Perplexity. Now, shoppers will see your products recommendations on all of these channels based on the searches they're doing within these AI capability platforms. We're also enabling this for inline checkout, so customers can purchase directly from those AI platforms like ChatGPT, or click through to product pages that are hosted within your storefronts and your organization. Now, this new capability opens up incredible new channels for product discovery as well as conversions. And then our final pillar, a little bit an important pillar within our organization at Salesforce, is all about trust and scale. So our enterprise trust and scale pillar focuses on making the platform even more reliable and efficient. So we're rolling out granular replication later this year, which allows you to make small targeted updates based on the information you know about your customers directly onto the production instance without a full data replication. Now, this ensures accuracy and efficiency. So we're also making improvements in our email services, which features like one-click unsubscribe and access to email attachments, plus a number of different enhancements throughout this area. And this is, like I said, this is an important aspect within Salesforce, and it's all of the things that you pretty much may not see, but we are improving the scale and the trust of our platform so you can deliver those experiences like your search capabilities directly to your shoppers and customers. And with that, I want to say a massive thank you for your time today. We are incredibly excited about the roadmap here at Salesforce and the value that it will bring within your business. And what we've shared today is just the beginning. There are many, many more innovations on the horizon, and many innovations that we've released over the last few months and years that will continue to transform the way e-commerce search and discovery is experienced. Now, if you have any information, any questions, and you want to go deep into certain areas that you've seen today, feel free to contact me directly, or even contact your key members at Cloud Odyssey, and we're more than happy to run you through a little bit more of a deeper dive of the roadmap items coming out of Salesforce. With that, I'm going to hand back to Venkat to take over the Q&A section.
Sure.
Thank you so much, Sachin. That's super informative, actually. Even we are super curious, including myself with the viewers, regarding the roadmap, and we want to explore that options in the commerce.
Yeah.
Maybe as three of you seasoned architects are here, let me take a question which I got it from YouTube. This guy directly pinged me. He couldn't able to there. So in your perspective, and also at this moment, to what extent, I want to know your perspectives, to what extent does this AI-driven accelerators enhances customer satisfaction, which is the key for any business, compared to our traditional search filters? This AI-driven accelerators, how, to what extent it enhances the customer satisfaction? It's a good question. Maybe any one of you can answer.
So maybe I can start. So just to rephrase the question, like how traditional searches are, not so great when compared to the AI-based searches. So firstly, in traditional searches, right, like as an end user, like we type in the search queries and if we get the results, that's fine. And if it is relevant, that is okay. Most of the times it's not relevant. And the system may not be able to understand the actual query, like what we type. So that's where AI comes in play, where it understands the intent and it gives the accurate results. So these two are the key things what I see where AI is like more powered or like more required when compared to the traditional search.
Absolutely.
So adding to what Venkat mentioned, the traditional search is always based on what is available in the product catalog and the set of defined rules, right? But it cannot understand the customer or shopper intent like we can understand in the
Okay. Again,
I mean,
okay.
I can give a quick view from a Salesforce perspective. So I think, yes, and Venkat talked a little bit about this in his slides and also from the answer itself. But traditionally, I mean, search is a good use case as an example, right? It's worked well over the last few years and decades in terms of responding back with personalized products, sorting algorithms. You can use, search as a consumer. If search doesn't respond back with certain products, I would generally leave the site, right? So it's an important aspect. I think as the industry is evolving and consumers are evolving as well, they're thinking a little bit more about those single keywords that come out on our commerce sites, right? If I'm searching for a dress, yeah, I can respond back with other addresses, but then our competitors are responding back with really personalized, engaging content, right? It could be products, it could be blogs, it could be knowledge, and those search algorithms, those search criterias are not just those simple keywords anymore. We're used to chat gpt, we're used to having a conversation with an AI person, right? And I think organizations, and especially retail organizations, are now starting to think about how do we incorporate those conversational aspects into our industry, and then respond back with relevant information. So I gave an example. I was looking for an outfit for an occasion, but rather than responding back with one or two outfits, it knows the context, it knows who I am as a person. It's engaging with us more personalized. So it's responding back with shoes, with, I don't know, handbags, with ties, with other areas that I can start, thinking about. And ultimately that's going to increase conversions for that retail brand. So I think it's an important aspect. And I think there's a number of like things that are going to change over the next few years, especially around search. And it's an interesting area to keep on mind with.
Absolutely. Agreed. And in fact, it's directly proportional to the sales. In fact,
It's
Yeah,
a revenue engine. Yeah.
it's a great win. Got it. Yuga, you're back. We would like to continue on that question.
Yeah, sure. So I was just telling that the traditional search is always based on what is available in the product catalog and set of defined rules, right? So the traditional search doesn't understand the shopper like another human, like a physical salesperson, right? So that is where AI will come into the picture. AI can come into the picture and understand the shopper in a more better way to show them the relevant products, right? So
Absolutely. Yeah, yeah. Agreed. And I have some other questions in the chat as well. We'll take only one more question, I knew, in the interest of time. And guys, for the rest of the questions, we will answer you. You can get back to, as Sachin mentioned, we can get back to anyone in us. We can have it. And Zaremi, yes, it's presentation. The recording will be shared. Yes. For all the registrants, we will send the recording as well. Okay. The question is, how does Salesforce handle multilingual NLP and voice inputs in global commerce? How does Salesforce handle multilingual NLP and voice inputs in the global commerce? Would someone like to take this question?
okay, probably I'll take that question.
Yeah.
See, in case of the voice search, the base speech API or any kind of API that we use to convert the human voice into the text, right? So we can also mention, in what language the customer is speaking, so that according to that, it will convert the human speech into the text, number one. And even the Salesforce Commerce Cloud also supports the multi languages, and even the search indexes will be built based on the multi languages as well. So it's all driven by the catalog data. So yeah, it's supported, fully supported.
Okay, perfect. Hope that answered your question, Gaurav. Yeah, thanks. And Himanshu is saying hi. Hey, hi, Himanshu. Hope you don't have a you want to say hi. Thank you, man. And yes, and one last question. I don't want to disappoint him, Gupta. What percentage of buyers you think would be using voice for search by next 5 years? What
Okay.
percentage of buyers you think would be using
Yeah.
voice for
So
search by next 5 years?
yeah, it's an interesting question. Firstly, so it's when it comes to, I mean, it's more like a numbers, like what percentages and all. So like in recent Salesforce study on the consumer behavior, so we already seen that 13% of the buyers are from voice based purchases. And if we look at the industry as a voice search as an industry, so like compared to like 2021 or like post COVID to 2023, between 2021 and 2023, there's a 400% increase in voice investments, irrespective of like whether it's a retail or it's like a different domain. So there is always I mean a keen scope for voice discovery to be enabled in the site actually. So they're very good numbers. And if we look on the general terms, like a lot of us use voice when compared to typing. Like start from day one, like we keep an alarm and we turn it off using our voice. So that's where the voice is. Yeah. So
And when
we
we
shortcut.
operate our TVs at home, most often we use voice assistant than typing.
Absolutely,
So
yes.
Voice AI is booming, and
it works in the
definitely,
same way.
yeah.
That's
So
voice is precious.
yeah, voice as a search to be expected to be on the search bar for every competitors or like for any retailers powered on Salesforce. So in case if you're not having it, it's time like you can try it in 2 weeks. Yeah.
Sure.
I think, I mean, just to finish off with that, I think, and I talked a little bit about it in my slides, but there's we're starting to move into having those product discoveries in our like AI apps like ChatGPT
Yes.
and Perplexity, and that's going to increase even more because we're going to be spending more time on those apps. And with some of our solutions coming and our innovations coming from Salesforce, you're able to move and then integrate your catalogs directly into those channels. So when your shoppers are having discussions, you can respond back with products and personalized products based on everything you know about that individual with other chats, right? So they could be asking, how do I make a recipe for the items they have in their fridge? And another chat, they're asking for a dress that they want to purchase for a wedding. And all of that, all of those AI apps are starting to use that data, which is an important aspect for all search criterias, and responding back within the app itself. And that app will connect it to your catalog. You can even check out on that app if you wanted to. So I think the number is fairly like fluid from that question. I think 22% or 25% is being used traditionally at the moment for search, but you can see that number, being massive in the next few years because we're going to be obsessed about using these apps on AI to have those conversations with like our favorite brand. So yeah, I think it's going to increase a lot more over the next few years in terms of a percentage.
Yes.
Absolutely. There will be a significant rise in that.
Yeah.
Got it. Thank you so much. With that, we are exactly on time. So I would like to, before winding up, I would like to thank everyone in you, Sachin, Yuga, and Venkat, for such an insightful session, starting from the introduction, demo, and then the future roadmap. It's like a proper, you connected all the notes in it. Thanks a lot for that. And for the viewers, on behalf of you, I'm saying thanks to the presenters. And the share recording of this one and the presentations will be shared with you for all the registrants. We have your email IDs. We will share it with you. And this is Cloud Odyssey webinar for the month of September. We're going to come up with many more webinars on latest innovations on Salesforce. So please stay curious and stay with us. For any other questions, you can reach out to anyone in us, either in LinkedIn or any other social platforms, or you can reach out to Cloud Odyssey site. Thank you. Thank you so much for this. Thank you so much, Sachin, Yuga, and Venkat. Once again, thanks a lot.
Thank you, Vasant, for hosting. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.